everybody, Danny from Own Health. What I want to do today in this video is talk to you about some tips for foolproof meal planning. And I'm going to go over 3 different types of people and some ways that they can make some adjustments and changes to move themselves towards a healthy lifestyle. And then I'll also give you some idea of what I do and what works for me. So the first type of person is the change me slowly person. This is the person that wants to take a slow approach to making the changes and becoming healthier. So for this person, the first 2 weeks, what you can do is to start eating right for your metabolic type or eating good quality foods just for your dinner. And then the second 2 weeks, you add in lunch. So you've got lunch and dinner. And then the third 2 weeks, you add in your breakfast. So if you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all foods that are right for your metabolic type. Or if you're not on a metabolic typing diet, then at least just foods that are good quality and aren't processed. So then you can add in some cheat meals, and you can give yourself, on the 7th week, you can give yourself 3 cheat meals, and then drop it down to 2 on the 8th week, and then by the 9th week, you just have 1 cheat meal per week. So at this point, you've transitioned from eating poorly to, after 9 weeks, you're having all except one of your meals is a really good quality and right for your metabolic type. So the next type of person is someone that's eating out all the time. And for this type of person, the first thing to do is to memorize your food list. So if you're on a metabolic typing diet, memorize all the foods that are on your list. Know which foods are the best choices for you. If you're not, then just come up with a list of foods that you know are good quality and that you like. Then you want to go and visit the websites of the restaurants that you tend to go to. And you can even call the restaurants too. And when you call, maybe ask them about special orders. That way you know if you go to this restaurant that you can special order this meal that you know is right for your metabolic type or is of good quality. Remember, when you go to a restaurant, don't eat it just because it's on your plate. You can say no to it, or you can actually tell them not to put it on the plate if you see it on the meal that's listed there. So another helpful hint is to carry some food with you, especially if you're going out to lunch. Is when you're going out to restaurants, just bring a hard-boiled egg or some carrot sticks with you, preferably the combination of both, so you get some protein and fat and carbohydrate together. And this will help you to keep you from making the wrong choices. So you can just bring that snack and pull it out when everybody else is ordering the bad stuff off the menu. So the third type of person is someone who's traveling all the time. This is typically a business person, and they're on airplanes a lot, staying at hotels, eating out at restaurants or at the hotel restaurants. So the first thing for this person to do, as soon as you find out where you're going, is to call the hotel and figure out exactly what foods they have at their room service. A lot of these good hotels will actually special order for you, no problem. So you just have to talk to the manager of the kitchen or the chef and just tell them exactly what you need, and they'll do it for you. So that makes a big difference for you. The next thing is to talk to the hotel about health food restaurants. See if there's any health food stores nearby. If they don't know, then you can just Google it and figure out what health food stores are nearby. And so if there is a health food store, then you're in luck, because you can go there as soon as you get to your destination, and then bring a cooler bag with you on your flight, wherever you go, and then you can just fill that up with ice and the foods that you got from the health food store, and there you go. You got meals ready wherever you go. You can carry them with you. You can check and see if the hotel also has a refrigerator. If you know that ahead of time, then you can prepare to go shopping as soon as you get there and fill your refrigerator. So these are some helpful tips for somebody that travels a lot and has to go out to restaurants for business. The last thing I want to talk about is the way that I do it, and this works really well for me. And what I do is I pick a day. For me, it's Sunday, and on Sunday morning I go grocery shopping, and I've made a list beforehand of all the recipes that I want and all the foods that are needed for that recipe. And then I'll go to the grocery store, buy everything that I need, bring it back, and I spend the next 3 hours just prepping my meals for the week. So I'm creating 5 or 6 different recipes that serves leftovers, so I eat maybe the same meal a couple times. And then after it's done being prepped, then I put it in little glass containers. I can label the outside of it, put it in the refrigerator, and there it is for me to get whenever I need it. Now, if you're at an office, you can just take this with you to the office, and reheating it's very simple. I highly suggest do not use a microwave. What you can do is just use a convection toaster oven. And if your office doesn't have one, just talk to your manager and see if they can get one there. So this works really well for me. It actually frees up a lot of time in the evening and gives me some freedom throughout the week, so I don't feel like I'm always cooking. So hope this was helpful for you. If you're any of these types of people, then it really goes a long way just doing a little bit of preparation and knowing what you need ahead of time. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.